Today's hits, yesterday's favorites, KG95.3. Well, a while ago we heard a lot about Reed Grimm being on that show that everybody loves and knows. But lo and behold, we have two boys from right here in the Big W that were on Idol as well. At least you guys didn't make it to TV. What the hell happened there?
Yeah, I know. We were kind of upset about that. We were like, man, we got double the trouble here. Why aren't we going to be on TV?
Right. For those of you that don't recognize the voice, I'm talking to Eli and Nat Bremer. Local boys done quite well. Now, you didn't quite make it to Hollywood. What happened there?
They said that we were a joke, and we cried.
Seriously? And you didn't make TV after that? What the hell?
No. Randy, he did say we were a joke, and right away we looked at each other all stunned, like, what's going on here? And Jennifer and Steven are, no. The whole time when we sang together, J-Lo had her head laying on Steven's shoulder. They were singing, and I figured that...
They were singing along. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, and I figured that they would definitely show that just because that in itself. However, there is that aspect. What could happen being that they didn't put us through? We're good, and they may have something more in store for us, so that's kind of cool too.
Right on.
Yeah.
What is it now? There's a lot of rumors as to what happens leading up to actually seeing the judges. How many different producers did you have to go through before you actually got in that room?
Well, right away they started out with two producers. Michael and Bo is who had us, and Michael actually plays piano for the show. There were 12 stations with about 2 to 3 producers in each station.
Yes. And so that's with the 7,000 people. So you go the first audition, and you've got 7,000 people there. And so they do it very, very quick. It's a very quick process. It's not in front of the judges. And so they're putting 4 people up at a table. Each person takes their time. They get like 30 seconds. If they impress the producers put them through to the right side. If they don't, they go to the left side. And there's no losers, they say, because everybody's gifted and talented there at American Idol.
Right.
Then when you go through the first one, they put you, you have a waiting period. Sometimes, and Fox owns the rights to all that, so you never know whether it's the next day, whether you got to come back. We ended up trying out in St. Louis, so we had to drive from now Wisconsin all the way down to St. Louis for the second time. Second time we got to meet the producers, the executive producers. You had Nigel from So You Think You Could Dance. Most of the producers, I think, were all British. They all kind of had a British accent. When Nat and I got in there, we sang together. They didn't even give us a chance to sing by ourselves. They just go, it's a yes, it's a yes, it's a yes. The last guy goes, get the hell through.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was really nice.
Well, but so you do the first audition on the first day in St. Louis, and then they have you come back. And they actually have a second round. The second round, they flat out said, hey, listen, guys, come in, show that you have life. If you have life, we're putting you through. Even if you suck, they're going to put you through.
Right.
And what's funny is, you had these people that would come in, and they would not show any life. So they wouldn't put them on.
Right.
So even if you had a rock star voice, but you showed no life, they were not putting you through to Nigel, and it was Charles Boyd, and all the names you see.
19 productions.
Yeah, exactly. And you have those producers plus producers behind them, but the 4 that matter are Nigel Lithgow, Charles Boyd, Ken Warwick, and then
Simon Fuller.
Yeah, and so those are the people that are important. And
for those of you that don't know, Nigel and Simon Fuller and Simon Cowell created the X Factor in Britain, which was the precursor to Idol, and now what is X Factor on Fox as well.
Right.
Correct. And so then we sang for those guys, and when we sang for the producers, the head producers, they were dancing, they were singing.
They sang with us. That was probably the most exciting part for me. Nat and I aren't too starstruck, so when going forward to the third round, we were already talking to each other, going, "Okay, they're just people. People are people." And so to go in there and have a positive attitude, show them that we own this room, and do what we do best and sing, and that's exactly what we did, and that's how we went into the room and prepared ourselves going into it. So it was really cool. Also, the big judges come down and they get everybody all pumped up and they talk to you, and that was pretty neat, seeing how everybody else's expressions and how starstruck they were. Some people are like, "Oh my gosh, it's Ryan Seacrest! I want to
touch me."
He did. He touched your butt, Nat. Actually, slapped your ass right when you walked in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He said good luck.
Good game.
Well, being that he's a little Polly Pocket person, I can't imagine why he warmed up to 2 of the bigger gentlemen in the room.
Right.
That's pretty awesome. So 4 rounds, essentially 4 rounds of
4 rounds.
Oh yeah, 4 rounds.
And then you're in the room on the 4th round, right?
Yep, in the room on the 4th.
So tell me about that. What's that like?
Well, coming in, so I love all the backroom stuff. Knowing obviously when you watch a show, you're like, oh, man, how did the judges see 7,000 people?
Right.
And that's always the thought. Well, to see how it actually breaks down in all of it, and they keep everything hush hush. I mean, if they put you through the next round, you're not allowed to talk. You can't call media. You can't do anything. And the way they say it, I mean, obviously we told our friends and family we were going down to try out. And they actually coach you into what to say. They say, listen, if somebody says, well, how'd you do? Just say, I'm under contract, so I can't answer at this time. And if your friends can't figure it out from there...
Right.
Judging around was also kind of cool too for me, because you get to bring more people. Each round you go, you get to bring more people. First round, it's only one person, no kids. Next round, you can bring your kids. You can bring a little bit more family. And then the judging round, you can bring up to 8 people per person. Well, 2 of us, we can have 16 people. So we have a lot of family and friends that ended up being able to come down there. Having said that, we one section I thought they were going to put on TV for sure was Ryan's daycare. I have 2 little girls. Nat has 2 little girls, and my older brother's son came with us, and he's 3. So we had 5 kids from the ages of 1.5 to 5, and they're all running around. And Ryan Seacrest, they pulled him down there, and they put a picture of his head on a baby's body and called it Ryan's Daycare. And then they had all 5 kids sitting there, and they pulled in a couple other kids that were at the audition. I think you saw that one gal that passed with her daughter, Madison. Madison was there playing with us, and Ryan goes, what should we do? Alistair runs up. He goes, hey, Ryan, will you read me a book? And Ryan goes, I'd love to read you a book. So he reads Grover's Day Out. After that, he goes, what should we do next? Well, we play Ring Around the Rosie. As soon as we all fall down and we got a bunch of crayons on the ground, and Ryan goes, ugh. I said, Ryan, what happened? You got a crayon up your butt? He said, no, man, I got a mic cord up my butt. Then after that, he's like, you guys are giving me baby envy. He's like, you want to make me have some kids? These kids are cute. So that was a lot of fun, being able to just kind of hang out with Ryan and then have our kids. That in itself, the experience, they can talk about that all the time. Anytime we say, what'd you think of American Idol? They'll go, I went there with Uncle Nat, and I went there with Peyton and Brindley Joy, and we had so much fun. Ryan Seacrest read book and played crayons. So it's really cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they kind of caught what was going on with that.
So then into, like, when we were actually waiting for the judges, they actually have a station that you wait at the door, and then once the person comes out, then you go in and then you sit, but you've got about 2 contestants in front of you. So we actually get to hear them sing, and we actually get to hear the judges critique them as well. The crazy part for us was the 2 girls that were in front of us, they actually sang the same song.
Yep.
And so the first girl sings, and she's pretty good.
Yep.
I mean, she wasn't great, but they wound up putting her through. So then you're kind of builds your confidence, because when you know you got a really good song and you got a good selection, and we prepared quite a bit.
Right.
A lot of coaching we actually went right to our high school coach, Mr. Bruce Ramsdale, right here in Winona, and he helped us a lot with definite, like, little tricks and cheats and things like that.
He also kind of gave us the confidence booster, like, you may not make it through. And so right away, like, we were going full steam. Oh, yeah, we got this. We got this in the bag. Okay, we're doing numbers and statistics. We've already made it through the first round, 7,000 people, down to 250. We're going to the next one. Now we're down to 80 people. Oh, my gosh, we're going to see the judges. We got this. However, you go and see your choir director, and you go see someone that actually does have experience in coaching, and he right away puts you there. And he goes, okay, you guys need to work on here, here, and here. He goes, as a judge, I probably wouldn't have put you through with what I just heard you. He goes, but...
brings you down to earth.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And it did. It completely brought us down to earth. He goes, however, if you work here, here, and here, you guys are going to nail it. And that experience and that little bit of help right there helped us to where we went in there, we were prepared, and we knew exactly what to do when we went in there. And so that's why it was so exciting to walk into that room, have the big personalities and smile, as if you know us, you know that we're just full of life. We walked in there full of life, and we were ready for it.
Right on.
And so then you go that first girl sings, and then the second girl comes in, and she sings the same song, and she's real nervous, and she actually had made it to Hollywood a previous year, and she sings the same song, and she doesn't do as good, and they're kind of like, I don't know, but you were on before, so they're talking about it, and she goes, well, let me sing another one. And she chooses a Melissa Etheridge song, and it was slow, it was boring, and the judges basically look at her and say, of all the songs you could have sang, you chose that one.
Right.
But she begs and pleads, and she gets through. And I'm like, whoa, okay, we've got this, I mean, if they're putting her through and she was terrible, in my opinion.
Right.
And we get out there, and right when you walk on, you got lights, you got cameras. I mean, it's everything on you. And for those that want to know, was the back scene behind the judges, was it real? Yes, it was. That was real behind them. The St. Louis Arch.
It was right behind them. Yep,
Right.
you can see it right from there. That is the room. Nigel's off to the left, and the judges are right there in front of you. So we sang our first one, and then right away Jennifer Lopez says, "Who's first?" I said, "I'm first." So I got up and I did "Ain't Too Proud to Beg" by the Temptations. Nat got up there. We switched spots. He did Tennessee Ernie Ford, 16 tons. It was smooth. And then after that, I said, "You saved the best for last." And Randy goes, "I don't know about that. I kind of thought it was a joke."
Yeah, I kind of thought the whole thing was a joke, and Steven Tyler goes, "No, man." He goes, "They were good.
They were good.
And J-Lo was like, "Oh, come on, Randy, be nice."
Yeah, I thought that you guys were beautiful together, but as individual artists, you're just not right for the show. And in my mind, I'm thinking, this is Eli, in my mind, I'm thinking, should I sing another one? But then I was already going, no, I've already sang twice, and I put my heart out there. And that's when we just put on our best sales approach and said, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this time. Thank you for the experience. We've had so much fun.
I'm not a big arguer. When it comes to the begging and stuff, if they didn't see who I was from the first two songs.
I'm with you. I hate that when it happens on the show.
Right. Yeah, people start begging and get on the ground and grovel. You know, they're just people, and they judge us. And I will tell you, at first, walking out of there, I was kind of pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hurt. It wasn't until about 3 days later, I'm driving in my car by myself, and I was pretty bummed for 3 full days.
Yeah.
I'm driving in the car and listening to some music, and finally a song comes on, and I'm just like, okay, I just need to let it go.
Yeah.
I just need to get over it and move on.
How hard was it to sing those 3 days?
Actually, that's a great question, because I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go out. My thoughts were, I'm not good enough, you know. And coming from a town of Winona where a lot of people embrace you, and you know the people in Winona love music. It's a musical town, and they embrace that. And when you're good, and they tell you you're good, it builds your confidence. So when you've got somebody of that
Caliber,
that caliber, it brings you back down to earth, and it says, okay, you know, they obviously didn't see the potential in what we could have brought to the show. And that leads me to a side note. They always have an exit interview, and they basically say, if you don't do the exit interview, you will not make it on the show. They will cut you out.
Right.
And so they said, you better make the exit interview. As we're doing our exit interview, the morale of the camera people, there was these 2 wonderful girls. They were bubbly. They were like, oh, you guys are going to go on. They were real confident for us. And you could just see like sadness in their face.
Yeah, the one goes, I want to cry for you.
Yeah.
People are people, and that's completely fine. Like, we know there's a plan for us, and we're going to move on. We've got so much cool stuff going on. One really cool part, you know, moving forward on it, we did build our confidence back. And Nat and I do know that we do have very good voices, and we do enjoy singing for people. The coolest part, after getting that little bit of blurb on TV, and then all of our friends seeing it, and everybody trying to watch for it and all of that, we put up a YouTube blurb. And on the YouTube, we're on day 5 at 3 o'clock. It'll be day 5, and we already have 3,000 views. And to me, that's huge, because if you make it on TV, you're getting about 50 to 100,000 views, which is cool. However, we got a small segment, and we just went and told our friends, and from friends and family just blowing it up, we've got 3,000 views in 4 days.
Nice.
That's huge.
That's big.
Yeah,
nice.
way big.
So, is your daughter? Which daughter is it that was getting the headache?
That was my daughter.
Yeah. Is she over that? Is she
yeah,
good?
she's over the headache.
Yeah, and then the nose picker's mine. Yeah, right. I got her.
We got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we guys do something, whatever you do together. All right, you're listening to KG95.3. More with the Bremers in just a bit. Today's hits, yesterday's favorites. KG95.3. We're talking with Nat and Eli. They're going to sing for us. What are you doing?
We're going to do You Lost That Lovin' Feeling.
Excellent. Without further ado, straight from Top Gun to Winona Radio. Here you go.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips.
You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that loving feeling. Whoa, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bo-dum, 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 dum, dum. Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you.
Bo-dum, 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 bum, bum.
If you would a little love me like you used to do. Yeah. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. I said, baby, begging you, please, I need your love, so bring it on back, bring back that love and feeling, whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone, and I can't go on. Whoa.
All right. Not pitchy dog, not any of the other catchphrases that has been idle for the last however many years. That's Nat and Eli. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
You're moving on in my eyes.
Oh, our pleasure, brother. Thank you.
But no, keep your eyes and your ears open because, as they said, something will happen because of this.
We're going to keep blasting more YouTube vids for everyone, and thank you for the love and support, Winona. We love you guys.
Once again, Nat and Eli Bremer, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
You're listening to Winona Radio. Today's hits, yesterday's favorites, KG95.3. We're talking with Nat and Eli. They're going to sing for us. What are you doing?
We're going to do You Lost That Love and Feeling.
Excellent. Without further ado, straight from Top Gun to Winona Radio. Here you go.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips.
You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone. And I can't go on. Whoa. Ba-dum. Baby, I get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do. Yeah. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. I said, baby, begging you, please, I need your love, so bring it on back, bring back that love and feeling, whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone, and I can't go on. Whoa.
All right. Not pitchy dog, not any of the other catchphrases that has been idle for the last however many years. That's Nat and Eli. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
You're moving on in my eyes.
Oh, our pleasure, brother. Thank you.
But no, keep your eyes and your ears open because, as they said, something will happen because of this.
We're going to keep blasting more YouTube vids for everyone, and thank you for the love and support, Winona. We love you guys.
Once again, Nat and Eli Bremer, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
You're listening to Winona Radio.